Sunset in the Amazon is not an ending, it is a warning. As the golden light fades behind the canopy, the largest rainforest on Earth undergoes a terrifying transformation. A world of green becomes a world of shadows. Below the thick leaves, the air grows heavy. Moisture clings to the skin like a shroud. Here, darkness is not just the absence of light, it is a living, breathing entity. And in this ink-black void, the rules of survival change forever. Listen closely, the silence is a lie. From the undergrowth, 1,000 eyes are watching. The jaguar, the ghost of the jungle, moves with a liquid grace. Its eyes, glowing like ancient embers, can see what no human can. It doesn't hunt in the dark, it owns the dark. Every step is a gamble. On the forest floor, the Brazilian wandering spider waits. 1 milligram of its venom is enough to paralyze a grown man. It doesn't weave webs to catch its prey, it stalks them through the damp, rotting leaves. But the real terror lurks where the water meets the mud. The black caiman, the prehistoric king of the river. Its eyes rise above the surface like glowing red rubies. It can remain motionless for hours, waiting for the slightest ripple of a desperate survivor. At minus 85% humidity and 0 visibility, the Amazon night is a green hell. Even with thermal technology, the secrets of the jungle remain hidden. In this thermal landscape, heat is life, and life is exactly what every predator here is looking for. Tonight, we go where light fears to tread. We follow the pulse of the jungle at 3 a.m., where the Milky Way is the only witness to the brutal cycle of life and death. This is the Amazon at zero light. This is the ultimate test of human resilience. In the heart of the Amazon, the hunt is not a game, it is a masterpiece of evolution. The jaguar doesn't just stalk, it vanishes into the darkness, becoming a ghost among the leaves. One wrong move, one snapped twig, and the silence is shattered forever. But the jaguar is not the only king here. From the canopy to the riverbed, death has many faces. The tree boa strikes with the speed of a bullet, while the black caiman waits in the black water, a living relic of the dinosaur age, ready to claim its prize. Feel the vibration of the ground. That's not the wind, it's the march of the bullet ants. An army that never sleeps. Even the air is heavy with the scent of blood as the vampire bat begins its nightly ritual. Here you are no longer at the top of the food chain. Between the glowing fungi and the roaring predators, the human spirit refuses to break. Armed with nothing but a wooden spear and the will to survive, the hunt continues. As the first purple light of dawn touches the horizon, only one question remains: who will live to see the sun? At 4 a.m., the tension reaches its breaking point. The fire is dying and the shadows are closing in. This is the moment where instinct takes over and the line between man and beast disappears. In the green hell, you don't fight to win, you fight to stay alive for one more second. The ghost of the jungle makes its final move. It is a dance as old as time, the predator's hunger versus the survivor's will. But as the spear meets the gaze of the golden eyes, the jungle chooses its victor. Silence returns, heavy and profound. Then it happens. The mist begins to lift. The indigo sky bleeds into a pale, hopeful violet. The predators of the night retreat into the deep unknown, leaving behind only footprints and the echo of a roar. The zero light world is fading. Look up. The first ray of gold pierces the darkness like a divine spear. It is the most beautiful sight on earth, the birth of a new day in the Amazon. You have survived. You have looked into the eyes of the night and didn't blink. The Amazon remains a land of mystery, a place where life is earned every single night. As the forest awakens in a chorus of 1,000 voices, we are reminded that we are but guests in this ancient kingdom. This is the triumph of resilience. This is wild discovery. As the mist clears, a new Amazon emerges. The predators of the night have retreated, but the danger has not vanished. It has simply changed its face. In the daylight, survival is a game of color, camouflage, and cold-blooded precision. High above, the harpy eagle scans the canopy with eyes that can spot a movement from a mile away. Below, the river remains a graveyard for the unwary. Here, even the smallest creature, a frog no bigger than your thumb, carries enough poison to kill 10 men. This is the world of the giants, from trees that have stood for centuries to ruins that whisper of lost civilizations. The Amazon doesn't just hide animals, it hides history itself. But as the sky turns gray once more, the jungle prepares for its most violent ritual, the great tropical storm. In the Amazon, the sky doesn't just rain, it explodes. The great tropical storm is nature's reset button, a violent ritual where the forest is tested by wind, fire from the heavens, and rising floods. For a survivor, this is the ultimate test of will. The giant kapok trees groan under the pressure, while the predators of the night and day find themselves equal before the storm's fury. But in this chaos, there is an incredible display of resilience. From the fire ants forming living rafts to the jaguar standing its ground against the gale. But as the thunder fades, the jungle begins to breathe again. The green hell is washed clean, leaving behind a steaming, mystical landscape. Destruction here is never the end. It is the fertilizer for 1,000 new lives. The storm has passed, but the secrets hidden in the mud are only just beginning to surface. But the storm reveals more than just fresh mud. Hidden beneath the roots of the giants lies a secret kept for 1,000 years, a city of stone swallowed by the green. Here, the ancestors of the Amazon carved their history into the earth, leaving behind masks of gold and symbols of a forgotten power. Man comes and goes, civilizations rise and fall, but the jungle is eternal. As the survivor touches the ancient stone, he realizes he is not the master of this land. He is only a witness to its grandeur. The jaguar, the guardian of these ruins, remains the true king of this silent kingdom. As the sun dips below the horizon, turning the river into a path of liquid gold, the Amazon prepares for another cycle. The night will return, the predators will hunt again, and the secrets will once more retreat into the shadows. Nature doesn't belong to us, we belong to nature. The journey ends here, but the discovery never stops. This is the pulse of the planet. This is the soul of the wild. Until the sun rises again over the green hell, this is at Wild Discovery USA.